section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga, boof. I'm a 88 pack nigga, boof. I mean, Dave Walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood, trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Super middleweight, baby. It's time to bleed. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Let's get to this roll call so we can get to this boxing match. Todd Swindle, Dirt Game Boss. Sadiq Brown, salute. Shakira, what up, sis? Shogun, Darryl Big G, Ball Masters Football, Cameron Fields, my other sis there. Stormy B-Man in the building, Jeff Sparks, 704 Joe, Rick Blackwell, Star City J. Comic Con, my brother Axe, salute. Ramel Lane, Tay Tay, good morning. Keith Johnson, what's good? Flatboy Plays in the building, salute. D'Artagnan 8. Kano Loco, let me just put that up there. Don't diggity doubt. Copper, what's going on, good brother? Rod Neal in the building, Mind of Monza, Musa, my Brody, what's good, man? Thomas, what's good? What's good? Yes, sir. Jermaine Callahan, the Audacity Podcast. Salute in the building. What up? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Detroit in the building. Salute. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. You already know how I feel about Canelo. I didn't ask for this fight. Derek Gaines, the legend, in the building. I did not ask for this fight. Was not checking for this fight. I don't care for this fight, but here we are. And this is a boxing channel, so I guess I gotta talk about it. I mean, being that Canelo's the face of boxing, right? Let me say it again. Canelo Alvarez is the face of... Am I lying when I say that, though? You know I'm starting trouble this morning, right? Is Canelo Alvarez the face of boxing? I mean, I'm inviting Canelo Alvarez fans into my chat this morning. Talk your ish. Mark Wunderlich, what up? Talk your ish. I'll allow it today. I'll allow it. Yeah, I'll allow it. It's fight weekend, I guess. And y'all know how I feel about Canelo. Let me be very clear. Yeah, Playboy, I want payday. Canelo, one thing you'll know about me is that I don't like these fighters' styles in the ring. You'll never hear me disrespect them. It's always their career choices, and it's the movements outside the ring that work my nerves. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. The Colombiana says, I would like to see an upset. Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What are Berlanga's chances? Or is it going to be more the same? Because let's be honest. We're going to be honest here. Canelo's boxing IQ is extremely high. Some might say one of the smartest things he's done to date is avoid David Benavidez. That involves some sort of IQ. He's not fighting that guy. He has no interest in fighting that guy, and no one's going to hold him accountable. And I've just come to terms with that. Canelo's nice in that ring, man. You know? No, listen, man. He's not dumb. Watch this. I think David Benavidez punishes Canelo and stops him. You can't debate me on that because Canelo's ducking this dude. So until he decides to fight him, which he'll never do, must be seen to believe. I could say that. You see how that works? So, I mean, look, Canelo's nice with it. When he's in that ring, you know, almost impossible to hit him in the head. It's not impossible, but it's almost impossible. The guy's IQ is ridiculously high. And the question is, does Edgar Berlanga have the tools and the mental capacity to deal with Canelo Alvarez? That is the question. Now, Edgar has a lot of things working against him. He's been dropped a couple of times in past fights. Well, that happens. That happens. Listen. We've seen Canelo get outboxed. We can't act like we haven't seen him get outboxed. We've seen that happen. Let's be fair, right? But does Edgar Berlanga, does he have the mental capacity to deal when it's like round 7 or 8 and Canelo starts to walk him down? If he walks him down, can he do it? Thank you, Stormy. Let me know exactly when you're about to do it. Thank you. Yeah, Playboy Berlanga from Brooklyn, representing Puerto Rico. So I'm telling you right now, I'm rooting for Edgar, and let's just get this out the way. I'm rooting for Edgar because he's repping my city. That's number one. Terror Squad out the Bronx, and I know he's from Brooklyn, but you know, Fat Joe and all that, you know, love Fat Joe, right? With that aside, I think him beating Canelo, and mind you, if he beats Canelo, y'all, he's gonna have to do it twice. He's gonna have to do it twice because Canelo's not stupid. I know there's a rematch clause there. In the event this is a Ricardo Mayorga situation where for some reason he can't, I don't know, for whatever reason. Y'all remember when I say Ricardo Mayorga, y'all remember when Vernon Forrest fought him. Now, the crazy part of that was that was supposed to be a showcase fight. You understand? That was supposed to be a showcase fight because you know Vernon Forrest was coming off of 2 solid wins against Shane Mosley, and he earned his keep, and that was supposed to, you know, he's emerged. He was supposed to be this new face, and let me tell you, there was names there at 147. He was gunning for Oscar De La Hoya. He was, you know, quiet as kept. You know, Floyd Mayweather was I believe he was at 147 at that time. I mean, who knows? Vernon was a problem. But then he ran into Ricardo Mayorga right after the Shane Mosley situation, and we were watching it like, what the hell just happened? I thought this was, insult to injury. Ricardo beat him twice. And there went that. Slip the jab, salute. DP Rocker, if I miss you in the chat, know that I love you. PJs, what up? See you. Keith Johnson, salute. Ashley Knuckles, what up? Keith, what up? Yo, I was like, what the hell? So, you know, I ain't gonna hold you. ES, salute, sis. I'm hoping for a situation like this because it's actually for the greater good. Canelo's a Hall of Fame fighter, but he needs to move out the way now, man. Andrew Gray, good morning. You know, I know, Stormy, it's disgusting, man. Canelo, you're a Hall of Fame fighter. No one's taking that from you. Just get out the way, please. Just get out the way. You've done enough. And I'm the consumer. You're not giving me what I want as a consumer. But it's okay, man. Just get out the way, please. I can't have you running around with your contemporaries running around you, just not doing it. I can't have that. Some of you fanboys who just love his red hair and pale skin and the fact that he's Mexican, I can't stop y'all from that. So y'all go ahead. But suck him off in the corner and just ask him to ride off into the sunset and get out the way, man. Because I need to see these matchups. And if he's not going to participate, meanwhile, he's the face of boxing, whatever, man. That's why I question dudes like this. He's the face of boxing. Why again? Whatever, man. Whatever. This is aggravating. So I'm riding with Edgar Berlanga. I'm hoping it's a Ricardo Mayorga situation. I'm hoping it's a Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson situation. I'm hoping it's that. Spinks versus Holmes. Spinks versus Ali. I'm hoping it's that. Does Berlanga have the tools? You can see here he has physical tools. He's taller. I think the reach goes in his favor. At the same weight, but who knows when they rehydrate. Can he pull this off? We've seen him drop twice, come back to win. The knockout streak stopped when the competition got a little better. I seen him get frustrated in the ring and bite somebody. That's when I started calling him Berlangula. I was like, oh no, come on, bro. After that, he seemed to calm down mentally. Salute, Razor, and I don't blame you, brother. I really don't. I don't blame you. For those of you that are not gonna watch this, I'm not blaming you, bro. I'm not blaming you. So those are things you gotta. K-Rod, what up? Those are things you got to ask yourself. Can he pull this off? He's game. He's not scared. And I've watched the interviews. I could tell if someone's fronting. No, Berlanga's not scared of him. I hope that he's taking this moment as serious as I want him to take it. I'm hoping he's looking at this as an opportunity, man. If I could dethrone Canelo, holy cow. That's Hall of Fame-ish. To have Canelo on your resume and a W next to your name? Woo-wee! BZ says, F the leprechaun from Mexico. BP&B, what up, man? He said he got Berlanga by KO. Let's talk about that. I mean, what if, man? Listen, can I ask y'all a question? How's 2024 been? How's 2024 been so far? Hasn't this been, I don't want to say strange, but it's been a very revealing year. Very revealing. Things have happened to people. You're like, oh man, look at that. Situations have been revealed. You're like, oh wow, look at that. Ain't that right? Yeah. But what happens if Berlanga is on the good end of an exchange and Canelo eats one? Canelo's been down this road before. He's calm. He don't care. It's another day at the office for him. Could he be too comfortable? Is he looking at him like, man, this is food. I already know what he's going to do. My brother Slip the Jab says, I feel Berlanga needs to rush Canelo and brawl him. He doesn't have the experience to go into the championship rounds. He says strike early. That sounds like a plan. But here's the thing. I know Berlanga's strong. But I'm also concerned that the first 5 rounds, if that's the plan, what if Canelo doesn't go nowhere? Now he's tired. And that's when Canelo's going to shine. So I dig what you're saying. James Kirkland had that same idea, but James Kirkland was already, respect to our brother, he was already kind of punchy by then. And Canelo, he lays on those ropes and counters. I think Berlanga needs to put that stick in Canelo's shoulder, knock him off balance, push him back with a jab. Don't even try to hit him in the head. Aim for his shoulders, hit him in the elbow. Canelo's also a little stronger than, he looks. You understand? I mean, shower, salute, sis. Son of Tank, salute. He's gonna come out, ready for everything Berlanga might do. Canelo's very sharp in that ring. He's very smart. Young Abel, salute. And don't get it twisted. I want Berlanga to win for more than one reason, man. It's for him winning is for the greater good. I need Canelo to get out the way so he can go to the Hall of Fame. You're going there, guy. Stop. You're in the goddamn way. Who's draining the swamp worse? Him? Who's draining the swamp of the PBC worse? Him or Tank? Jose, what up? Yup. Punch him in the shoulders. Abandon the head. Don't even bother hitting him in the head. Don't even bother. I don't care if you, it's right here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Everything should be from his collarbone down. Trust me. And when you're in those exchanges, tie him up and let the ref separate you. Those body shots ain't nothing to play with. Afro-Rican G in that super chat salute. He said he needs to have a Maidana mentality. True story. One of the things, Felix, what up? One of the things I always stood by is Arturo Gatti. I don't think he was gonna beat Floyd, but the old Gatti should have came out against Floyd. Gatti tried to box Floyd, and that was the worst idea in the world, bro. The old Gatti was supposed, how Maidana fought Floyd was how Gatti was supposed to fight Floyd. Balls to the wall, eat two to land one. That's what he was supposed to do. He didn't do it. He tried to box him. I was like, dogs, nah. Ern Jordan, salute. J-Man, what up? That was not good. I think, come on, let's go, Edgar, man. Let's go. Do y'all know what the odds are in this? Because Edgar is clearly not the favorite. But I'm begging you. I need a Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson moment. I need that. I need that. I need that, man. I need Canelo to go sit down, bro. You just holding shit up. Get out the way, please. Mind of Mansa Musa in that super chat salute. He said, if Berlanga catches Canelo, I hope it's good night.
Good night.
That's all I want. I need Canelo out the way. You got to knock this guy out. Do we have faith? Shelton, what up? Dill Spoolie, what up? Do we have faith that Edgar can do what Bivol did? He's not that kind of fighter. He's not that kind of fighter. What are the better odds? Does anybody know? Because he's like a super underdog. No one but us are hoping, rooting, and actually picking him to win. My brother Kano's picking him to win. I'm riding with Kano. I'm gonna ride with Kano on this. Oh shit. Fam, you serious? Connor, you know something we don't? Hold on. Connor, you at work right now? Yo, hold on, bro. Connor's dead serious, bro. I'm scared to do that. I'm scared, bro. Peter the Great, salute. I'm scared, bro. I don't even want to put $5 on this. He said, scared money don't make money. I hear you, brother. I hear you. But this is beyond scared. Because then I got the good old, if I clearly see a Berlanga win, if he has a Michael Spinks night and doesn't get the nod, if he has a Leon Spinks night and doesn't get the nod, I'll be mad as hell. Abdullah says, can Peekaboo beat a shoulder roll? Comparing defense, who's throwing the punches? Because watch this, Abdullah. Mike Tyson has a peekaboo and Evander Holyfield beat the shit out of him. James Toney had a shoulder roll and James beat the shit out of Evander. So I don't know. It depends on who's doing what. Listen, Edgar has physical tools. Can he put it together? Flex BK says Berlanga's too green, and to ask him to do what we never seen him do to another is difficult task to ask of him, like to fight like a Maidana. That's fair. Hey Hardy, salute. Yeah. All around strong, my brother. What's good? Jesus Christ. What does Madonna? What does Edgar Berlanga need to do to win this fight? I'm listening, y'all. I'm listening. Listen. Kano knows some things, y'all. He's not just talking. He says, all I can say is I love the training camp Berlanga had going into this fight, and I love the sparring sessions he had. He's okay. All right, Kano, you're making me more comfortable now. You're making me more the OG, the real OG, Mr. Martin, the building. He says, how is Berlanga's back foot game? Because that's what he's going to need. Boy. All right, Kano's making me a lot more comfortable because now he's talking about camps. And camp is very key. Now listen, man. Berlanga winning is not impossible. It's not impossible. I'm just asking you guys, how do you think he does it? Enormous Giant Clothing Company, salute. He says he got Berlanga by TKO. Woo. Hey, listen, man. All right, can we go with the atmosphere? It's 2024. We've already seen some weird stuff. It's September, right? I almost said it's October. It's September. We already seen some weird things, have we not? Kano says the folks he sparred were no chumps either. Man, that's what's up. D, what up? Oh, boy. All around strong say he's thinking of putting a few dollars on Berlanga just because the odds. Does anyone know the exact odds? Can anyone get that for me? I'm not like a betting guy. I don't know nothing about that. That's more of our brother Southern T. Go subscribe to Southern T. Plus 960? Wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Is there gonna be an upset tomorrow, y'all? I mean, keep it a stack with me. All right, okay. Bowl time. Wait, hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do. Put up a poll. Canelo, Berlanga. All right, there's the poll right there. Yeah. Who wins tomorrow? Canelo, Berlanga, or your mother's mouth? Got to pick a winner. Plus 1,700 on points, plus 2,100 on KO. I appreciate that, Giant Clothing Company. Plus 900. All around short says plus 900. So can y'all break that down in numbers for me? Okay, let's go with all around strong. Let's say it says plus 900, and let's say I put $100 on Berlanga and he wins by KO, and I picked the round. Let's say Berlanga by KO. Well, you know, F that. Let's say just KO straight up. That's a feat in itself. Bob, what up? He says Canelo gonna slow walk until the 6th and then sleep him. That's the general, idea. Corbin Phoenix, what up? Yo, let's do this. You know what I'm gonna do, y'all? I'm gonna open up the panel. I want to hear y'all thoughts. I want to hear y'all thoughts on what y'all got going on. Y'all already know the deal. You know, you backstage, just turn your camera on real quick. And Kano said he gonna up his bet. Sheesh. Delano says I got 20 on Berlanga. Yo, y'all are making me a believer. If you come up, just turn your camera on real quick. Turn it off. Let's talk boxing, please. Let's talk some boxing. Because, that's what I like to do. Some cats like to make it something else. What Kevin Samuels used to say, put your dick up. Just leave me alone today. Goddamn. Audacity says Canelo did pick Berlanga for a reason. My Brody Mansa Musa in the building. Woo-wee. Let's go, baby. What you got? What you got for me?
Hold on, let me switch rooms, man. I got the kids in the other living room.
Oh yeah.
I kept them out today, man. We got gun threats down here, man. It's crazy right now. It's been like gun threats on schools for like 5 or 6 days now.
Yeah, man, it's tough out here. Traffic bumper to bumper out here. That shit's crazy.
But man, I got Berlanga, man. I hope he lands something on Canelo and sleep him. And the only reason why I'm rolling with Berlanga is because I honestly think if Berlanga beat Canelo, he'll fight David Benavidez. He'll fight M. Billy. He'll fight these other fighters that we want to see him fight. And I think it'll be interesting.
Well, let me ask you this, brother. What are the odds that he actually does what we want Canelo to do? It's good for us to say, but I remember us saying the same thing about George Kambosos after he beat Teofimo. Well, first what happened was after let's go in order. I wanted Teofimo to beat Lomachenko because he was ducking Devin. And then when Teofimo was in the driver's seat a bit, then he started acting crazy. Then when Kambosos got in the driver's seat, he started acting crazy. Devin still had a game plan and wanted to fight everybody. What are the odds that Berlanga gets in the driver's seat and then he just start acting crazy?
with Belanga's mentality, I think because of his personality and his mentality that he'll stand up to what we want to see them do, to be honest. And I tagged Conor Loco in the comment that I just put. I think the reason why Canelo gonna get beat too is because Canelo don't know how to back down.
That's a possibility, man. I want this, bro. I want this. I need Berlanga to win.
Yeah.
I need Berlanga to win. It's for the greater good. Young Abel, salute, good brother. Your thoughts?
Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing today?
What's good? What's good?
Here's the thing. As much as I want to see Berlanga beat Canelo Alvarez, and trust me, I do, because I want Canelo out the sport, I just don't see it happening, because I just think Berlanga is too green at this particular stage to fight against the caliber of Canelo Alvarez. And yes, he does have the size, he does have the height and the power to do some things to Canelo. Maybe not as similar to Bivol, but maybe do some different things that could get Canelo off track a bit. But I think Canelo's experience is going to outweigh, all the athletic abilities that Eric Berlanga has. Now, I will not discount what Conor Loco said, because, I'm sure that he's sparred a lot of dudes, but, that are basically legit. But I just think that in this stage, I just think that Canelo's experience is going to weigh it out in the end. So I'd have Canelo by a unanimous decision. If this goes 12 rounds, they're going to give it to Canelo. So the best way for Berlanga to win it, he's going to have to stop him or knock him out. Because you cannot trust the judge in this situation, because you're already down at least 6 rounds prior when you get into the ring with Canelo Alvarez.
Well, let me throw this at you. We said the same thing about Bivol. When that bell rang, we knew Bivol won, but weren't we scared? Man, they're gonna give it to Canelo.
Right.
Remember that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I think that because Bivol's ability to use the jab and then make Canelo back up is what really impressed the judges even more. I don't know if Berlanga could do that. If he's able to, that's going to be a big factor, because you got to make Canelo back up. And the fact of the matter is, we also have to remember that Canelo has slow hands. Yes, he has punching power. Yes, he has a good defense, but he's also slow with his hands, and he doesn't move his feet a lot. If you can get Canelo on the move and force him to back up, then you got a big edge on your hands, and then you can be able to punish him to the body, and then also punish him, to basically use your jab and all that other stuff. So that's what I think. I think Berlanga, what he has to do is make Canelo on the move and force him to back up. If you allow Canelo to dictate the terms of the fight from the first round onward, Canelo knows that he's going to cruise all the way to the victory. That's what I think.
All right. I'm going to order. My brother Cortez Bowles in the building, man. You two try to do you dirty on my channel. For real.
Man, the evil ain't gonna always prevail, and I hope that the evil don't prevail in this case too. I'm gonna throw a hot 50 on Berlanga just for the upset. I don't believe it's gonna happen, but I'm just gonna hope. I'm gonna hope and I'm gonna pray that man. You understand how I'm feeling. I'm just throwing that penny in the wishing well right now. I believe that Canelo handpicked him precisely for the pickings. I think he's gonna carry him for a while, but I hope that probably before that he get hit with something real mean and knock him out, because like you said already, he already down 0-5 on the scorecard, so already walking in the door. But if he is able to have took him anything from Bivol, because they kind of similar in size and structure a little bit, if he could keep him honest with the punching power. See, Bivol didn't have, I don't think Bivol has the punching power Berlanga has. Now, if he go in there and he can keep that stick in his face and make him respect that and crack Canelo a couple times and make him cautious, then I believe he could possibly have a chance to catch Canelo slipping. But just like we always know, Canelo a master of the game and a master of picking whoever it is he needs to fight. So, but you know what? What's interesting is Bivol didn't look very good in the first fight, in the fight prior up to Canelo. So I don't know, man. So I'm kind of hoping that different strokes for different folks, and maybe Tito Trinidad has inspired him, and he's had the right people around him, because I know it's a whole lot of people in the boxing world that want this dude to get beat. And they probably giving him all kinds of tips and everything. If I would have even been I would have been watching as much Bivol tape as I could possible, because he gave you the blueprint. He gave you the blueprint, that long length and that hand speed And that's exactly why he don't want to fight Benavidez, because it's an uphill battle. Them long arms and that overwhelming punch rate, he ain't gonna be able to deal with that. He's not gonna be able to do what he want to do with that. So, like I said, go ahead.
What shit? You know how powerful that would be if Felix Trinidad comes out with Berlanga? I don't know if they have a relationship or not, but what if he walks out with him? The place is gonna erupt.
Hey, well, you need to. Hey, there's no doubt that he's gonna be in the building. It's no doubt that he's gonna. Wait a minute. I think I did see somewhere where he had been working with him. I think I did see something to that effect, that they had been that he had been working with him. I think I seen that. I can say this: I seen their pictures on the same thumbnail before, so I don't know.
Kano just confirmed it. Kano just confirmed it. Yes.
Okay. Well, I never clicked it. But the thing is, where we. Teofimo Lopez, whether or not if he wins the fight, is he going to honor it? We've thought that with everybody. So I can't expect him to do anything differently than what Canelo did, because what's going to happen is this right here. They're going to go to him and they're going to say, hey, listen, you're going to have to stay on this horse. And those guys that they are expecting you to fight now, they could potentially knock you off this horse. His team is going to advise him, look, it ain't about that no more. We need to get some money. It ain't going to be about you no more. It's going to be about what the team around him is saying. We got potential chance to make life-changing money. So why are we going to listen to what a few people are doing? We got to do the same recipe as everybody else done did. I don't think that there's nobody that's going to come in the game and win on an upset like that and then do things anything different than we seen Kambosos and Teofimo Lopez do, because the money issue starts to come into effect, and money will make you dismiss everything else if it's money that's going in your pocket.
I'm getting more confident listening to y'all brothers, for real. Let me go to All Around Strong. My brother, good to see you.
Yes, sir. What's up, y'all? How you doing, Drew?
Good, brother. Good, brother. Give me shit up.
Yeah, so I'm just like in alignment with what's his name, Cortez. Shout out to Cortez. I got the same thoughts. I think Canelo is gonna win. He should win. However, Slim, them odds is looking real good, and I would say between the odds and Canelo is getting up there. You know what I'm saying? He looked decent that last fight against who was that? Jaime, younger from Mexico that he just fought. That was a good little fight, but I don't know, Slim. Them odds are looking all right, Joe, and you know, Canelo getting a little up there. You know what I'm saying? He getting a little up there. He had a rack of fights, man. Canelo done had a whole lot of fights, man, and he got a punch his chance. I ain't really never seen Canelo hurt like that though, for real. I never even seen youngin. He might have got buzzed against who? Miguel Cotto brother, like 20 years ago or something like that. But
that was the worst one.
Yeah, I ain't never seen youngin. Even Triple G, he was eating them Jones. But at the end of the day, man, as a boxing pugilist as myself, Canelo should, you know, get the win and look real good doing it. But Slim, I don't even got no feeling, to be honest with you. It's just some great odds, and I'd be mad. I throw $100, $100, and if I lose it, it's house money, right? I always keep a little bread to the side for moments like this, but I'd be real tight if I say, nah, I ain't even gonna bet on that joint and then youngin hit. So at the end of the day, I'm just betting just because of the odds, and he got a punch a chance. So we'll see what he do, though.
Yeah, I always had a problem with saying a puncher's chance, because that means outside of landing something lucky, you have no chance. And realistically, Canelo's so high on a pedestal that no one's even paying attention. There's like no super duper buzz about this. I didn't talk about it until today, but now listening to y'all, and I recall Kano leading up, when this fight was signed, Kano was one of the only people. There's been a couple of people, but Kano was one of the only people saying, yo, this is cherry pick gone wrong. And now as the fight's tomorrow, I'm like, you know what? Canelo's long in the tooth. He's been outboxed, and now I'm like, wait a minute. It is 2024. There's been a lot of weird shit happening, right? So if anything's gonna happen, why not tomorrow? Let's go to the OG Mr. Mont, good brother. Your thoughts?
What's going on, Drew?
Good.
I honestly don't believe that he had the experience to beat Canelo. Canelo is too smart and he's too creative. You can't just come forward on Canelo and throw punches. unlike Bivol, Berlanga doesn't have the ring IQ of Bivol. Bivol, he continuously made Canelo reset the entire fight. Canelo reset, and Abel said earlier that Canelo has slow hands. Canelo has some of the fastest hands I've seen for somebody, you know, in that weight class. So he has very fast hands. That's one of his advantages over Berlanga. His feet are very slow, but his hands are very fast. And I just think he's too creative, and he just has too much. He has too much experience for Berlanga. Outside of Berlanga looking good early with aggression, I mean, like a lot of fighters do against Canelo. I don't think he has the ring IQ, you know, to beat Canelo. You know, just coming forward, that's not gonna get it. He's gonna have to. You gotta outbox Canelo, and knocking him out. I mean, you know, that's not gonna be easy, because I've never seen him hurt, like the gentleman said earlier, except for about 20 years ago. And you know, I haven't seen him even buzzed since then. So, I mean, good luck with knocking Canelo out. I just don't think Berlanga has the experience to beat somebody like Canelo.
Let me say this. I'm going to make a connection here with several fighters, and I know you can't, you know, triangle theories really don't work, but just try and follow me on this. When Shane Mosley lost to Vernon Forrest says, when you fighting fast guys like that, how you beat them is with a jab. Just put the jab in their chest. I remember him saying that, because everyone's wondering how the hell he kicked Mosley's ass like that. You beat him with a jab. Now, I just said, abandon ship trying to hit Canelo upside the head. Just touch, hit him in the shoulder, hit him in the chest. Anything from the collarbone down, that's your target. Knock him off balance. Miguel Cotto and Canelo and Floyd Mayweather, they all are in common. They all fought each other. Miguel Cotto fought a very disciplined fight versus Canelo. That was that's a damn good fight. And shout out to Miguel Cotto. I think Miguel shined in better spots versus Floyd with that jab. He bust up Floyd's nose with a jab. Now, he didn't do enough to win the fight. It wasn't a robbery, nothing like that. But that jab was very, very important. Now, Berlanga and my brother Kano just said, yo, you'll see him hurt tomorrow, and you're going to see a jab tomorrow. If I need to see that gear, he has everything working with him as far as physical attributes, and he doesn't have as much, he hasn't been hurt in the ring like that. Berlanga has, and he's younger. He needs to work from behind that stick. If my question, and I'm gonna go to Mansa Musa, I'm gonna go around the panel. I'm gonna go to Mansa Musa first. My question is, if he works that jab, what are the odds of him running away with this thing? Duan Menzies in that super chat. He says Berlanga has no chance versus David Morrell or David Benavidez, so no shot against Canelo. That's the general idea. And look, Berlanga's going to have to show us tomorrow. KG in the building, salute. There's a link in the chat if you want to hop on, good brother. Listen. Listen. Hey.
Everything that everybody said that's wrong for Berlanga is going to be right to beat Canelo. Let me say that again. Everything that everybody said that's wrong for Berlanga is going to be right to beat Canelo tomorrow. Can't box. Can't walk him down. Doesn't have the experience. That's what's going to get Canelo beat tomorrow. And I'm going to add me in this again. Canelo doesn't know how to back down. And once you get two bulls that's going at each other, because Berlanga come forward, what Canelo does, he comes forward. And if y'all notice that the face-off, Berlanga got the height. What did Bivol have? And if you asking me, I'm telling you, Berlanga got more power than Canelo, man. And I'm gonna tell you on top of that, that Puerto Rican and that Mexican thing, that rivalry, who you think want to back down? Who you think want to look stupid? The odds are adding up in 2024 that Canelo is going to get knocked out. I see him walking Canelo
Knocked
down.
out? He's gonna get knocked out?
No, I got him knocking Canelo out within 9 rounds. I'm
Ooh.
betting money on this. I even cash out Conor Lucko Sports to go in with him on something. I got him, man, I'm telling you. I be looking at stuff different, but I see what people say. But how this is getting set up for Canelo, it's gonna be ugly, man.
Oh, shit. Cortez, your thoughts?
Hey man, take this hot 50 and put that with that, man. Shit, I want to ride too. Hey, but as bad as I want to be right, I want to be right and wrong at the same time. I know it sounds like an oxymoron, but that's exactly what it is. Billy Joe Saunders had the height advantage. I don't know if Billy Joe Saunders had the heart. Caleb Plant had the size advantage. I don't know if he fully thought about
gas tank.
I don't know. Gas tank. You know what I'm saying? It be certain advantages that Canelo has. It's like basically on the time limit, and he has to get it done early with something real powerful. And those aggressive rounds in the moments where Canelo is giving up rounds, it needs to be just something that's crisp, boop, 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 and the world is shocked. We need that type of situation because the longer the fight goes on, I think the moment and the pressure of the fight will be too big. Canelo has been here before. Berlanga ain't been there before, and that's the only thing that worries me. If it gets anything past the 7th or 8th round, I'm gonna start to feel like my money is in jeopardy because I know Canelo got that savvy. He knows how to take a round off to reserve. If he's young, he's gonna be like the young bull that wants to go down there and fuck a bull. Canelo knows he can walk down there and fuck all the bulls. So that kind of experience, that old head perception, it scared me with my money.
Hey, let me add this one thing in, and I'm gonna fall back again. Mm-hmm. If Berlanga shows me he can stay calm and mean, man, goddamn.
Yeah, that part.
Wow. Now, Beezy in the chat, he makes a good point. Y'all remember when Juan Diaz fought Marquez, the first fight? Classic. This is why Marquez is not only one of my favorite Mexican fighters, he's one of my favorite fighters of all time, Juan Manuel Marquez. If you go back and watch that, the baby bull, that's what HBO called him, Juan Diaz. He was up and coming, and they gave him Marquez, and Marquez weathered that storm and ended up knocking him out. If you never saw that fight, look up, and I think they fought twice. The first fight, Juan Manuel Marquez versus the baby bull, Juan Diaz. Shout out to him. Classic fight. Marquez said, I'm going to show you how our OG does it. And Marquez knows breaks in every damn fight. But he weathered the storm, and he ended up outboxing him and out-toughing him. Does Canelo have that in him? If he's in trouble and Berlanga has to make him dig deep, can he do that? I want to go to All Around Strong and then Mr. Mont next and then Mr. Shelton.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so real quick, that Juan Diaz fight against Baby Bull, that's my favorite that's my favorite fight from Shorty, period. I think he knocked Shorty out with the uppercut, if I am mistaken. That was a great fight. With that being said, in regards to the question at hand, yeah, the jab, like Bivol was controlling Slim with the jab, him being Canelo. Berlanga do got a decent jab, but I done seen him struggle with like lesser opponents, and I just think Canelo is just so experienced and such a, regardless of what we feel about him, regardless of how people feel he may cherry pick, Slim is like low-key a legend. You get what I'm saying? So I just think personally, like I said, I don't think he's gonna win the fight, but like I said, I got house money, I'm throwing the money on the odds, but I will say this. Berlanga at his best is when we first seen him, when he got 10 straight first round knockouts or something like that. Yeah. If I'm him, if I'm his team, obviously I'm not them, but if I got my boxing coach hat on or whatever, I'm like, look, we younger than him, we might be stronger than him. I'm going out Canelo off the break. I ain't saying I'm going reckless first round like Tio did against Cambosis. I ain't saying that. But what I'm saying is the first 3 or 4 rounds, kind of like how Jaime was doing for a while then. I guess after he got dropped, he just started slowing down. But I think that's Slim's best chance is just to Go hard, young. You know what I'm saying? Just come aggressive and just put that pressure on them. If you get clipped or if you get hurt, it is you fighting Canelo, Slim. You about to make the highest money you ever made. Nobody's expecting you to win. It's like when you fight Floyd. You don't really lose when you fight Floyd. You know what I'm saying? You get a good payday, you get exposure, and if you're a businessman and you on your paper, you're gonna make power moves after that. So just to wrap it up, Slim, I just say go for the juggernaut and just try to knock Slim out. You're not gonna beat him in points. And like another agreement I got with Cortez, shout out to Cortez. If it go past the 8th or 9th round, I don't see what Shorty can do. He gonna be like food in the water. You know what I'm saying? Canelo gonna be like a shark playing with his prey. So I say his best chance, use the jab at times. You know what I'm saying? Make Canelo think, but ultimately, Slim, just go in there and let your Jones hang and see what happens. I'm out.
Yo, salute to you, good brother. And salute to Duane Menzies in that super chat. Much love. He said Rafael Marquez versus Israel Vasquez. Both fight barn burners, bro. Barn burners. Real talk. OG Mr. Monk, man, your thoughts? Y'all,
man.
In my opinion, for real, y'all are.
Yeah, man. Just a good jab is not gonna get it, man. Bivol, as soon as he hit you with the jab, a split second after that left came, and then another right. You know, he had Canelo resetting, like I said earlier, the entire fight. Canelo had his moments, and Bivol's defense is real good. Only thing Canelo could get off on Bivol was shots on the arm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just hitting Canelo with a simple jab, Canelo's gonna counter that jab eventually. And like these gentlemen said, if the fight get into the later rounds and Canelo's coming forward. And like I said, he is so creative. He'll hit you with a right hook and then throw an uppercut with the same hand. He's just too creative for somebody like Berlanga. Nothing against Berlanga. I just like I said, he doesn't have the experience to deal with the ring IQ of Canelo. So I just don't see him being able to control this fight with just a jab. So I'm still rocking with Canelo. I'm not a fan of Canelo, but I pick Canelo to win.
I understand. Mr. Shelton, my brother, what's good?
What's going on, y'all?
All right, man, give it to us. Your thoughts.
Y'all.
Well, I think Berlanga gonna be down before the fight started. He already down now.
Yeah, the cards is done already.
I'm not saying that it's impossible, but Buddy gonna have to pull out a performance of a lifetime to get there. Yeah. I'm talking about convincingly. If he don't stop him, he got to convincingly whoop him. And I just don't really see that. I think he'll give a good account of himself, but I just don't really see him beating Canelo. I want him to, but I just don't see it.
Yeah, it's tough, bro. It's tough. It's tough to pick against Canelo because of the atmosphere. But again, it's not impossible. I mean, that Bivol fight told me a lot, man. I'm like, yo, I really thought when that bell rang, I said, all right, I saw Bivol win, but they're going to rob this dude. First of all, we thought Bivol was going to take a dive. That didn't happen. And then when he outboxed him, then I'm like, yo, he could press he smashed the gas on him. He could stop him. He didn't do it. And I said, okay, he got to the cards. They're going to rob him. And they gave him the win. And I said, oh, shit, you can beat Canelo on the cards. So what happens if that happens? What happens if Berlanga fights the most disciplined fight in the world and we see him win? I mean, then what? I mean, sheesh. This is going to be crazy, man. Let me go to my brother KG, man. Your thoughts on everything.
First and foremost, what's going on, fellas? How everybody doing? How the chat doing?
Salute.
I've been waiting to talk about this fight because on Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, my co-host Cadillac Red said we're not talking about that fight. We're going to talk about the card, but we're not going to talk about that fight because of who Canelo was fighting. He chose to fight Edgar Berlanga. In my opinion, another kid that's damn happy to get the golden ticket to the Willy Wonka factory. You know what I'm saying? We've seen Berlanga bite people. We've seen him get frustrated in fights when the punches that he wants to throw are not landing. So for everybody that's there talking highly about him with his 16 knockouts in first rounds, When was the last time you seen Canelo hurt? And this is me speaking from, you know what I'm saying, a boxing fan. Like I'm a Canelo fan based on his skill set, not more so of him. You get what I'm saying? So when was the last time you seen him hurt? I haven't seen him hurt. I've seen him beaten educatedly by Bivol. So for everybody to say, oh, he's bigger, Bivol beat him educatedly. He was educated. Right. Everybody that gets into fights with Canelo, he gets you into a fight and he makes you get into exchanges. Bivol didn't get into those exchanges. He stepped on the gas when he needed to, and then he created damn space and he maintained his space, and he didn't damn fall into those 50-50 back and forth with Canelo because he knew when to utilize his escape route. Berlanga does not daggone possess the mental to do that, bro. Yeah, whatever, Con. Whatever, Cono. I'll call you later. You know what I'm saying? No, but Berlanga does not possess the mental to maintain it for 36 minutes. And in all honesty, I don't think he has it to maintain it for 9 minutes. Because that's when he's going to look his best. The first 3 rounds, he's going to look good for 9 minutes. But that's going to be more so. Hold on, fellas. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I'm at the gym. Yeah, I'm at the gym. But that's more so him coming out doing what Mansa Musa said, go out and go for the knockout. And I can't read Buddy's name over in the right corner, but yeah, y'all are saying to go out knockout. That's gonna be his worst move, because that's when he's gonna damn boot. And once Canelo falls off the edge of the table after the 5th round, so if he's dead by the 5th round, Canelo's gonna start beating on shoulders.
Hey, hold on, say that. You on something there? Say that one more time. You on to something there?
What's going on, champ? Yeah, Canelo, he gets tired after 5.
Yep.
And if Berlanga hasn't gotten rid of him before that, Canelo is going to start. We'll see him sitting down on every punch that he throws at Berlanga. We may see a Joe. What is Liam Smith, his brother, when he broke his arm, broke his bicep. Canelo is going to start hitting everything he can land on. It's not going to matter if it's a headshot or a body shot. He's going to beat this kid's arms up. This is not a good fight for Dan Berlanga because, like I said, he's already not mentally all the way there. This is mentally going to take this kid out, man. Especially if Canelo, like if what he's doing early looks good and then it doesn't work on the second half, Canelo's going to break this kid down, man. Somebody might, it may be a third party stoppage. It might not. His heart might gonna ride him out of this bitch to the point that his corner stops the fight.
At what round?
It's gonna be probably about 8 or 9.
Ooh.
Berlanga will make it that far. I give him, because like I said, the kid has heart, but his mental. You have to have mental to beat Canelo. You got to know how to pull out of those damn exchanges, and if he don't know how to do that, he's gonna get whooped in those exchanges, and that's when he's gonna get caught. And once he gets caught, he's gonna slow down in front of Canelo. That boxing shit's gonna go out the window.
Oh, Lord, I hope you're wrong.
I hope I'm wrong too. But the kid doesn't have the mental. He has the tools. He doesn't have the mental. That's his downfall in this fight. That's my take.
KG. All right, now Xavier, here's why I'm gonna go to Xavier first, because somebody in the chat said, I'm trying to scroll up. Who said that? I think Field of Steel said, "Don't fall for cinnamon fights, bogus fighter." Now, Xavier, you and I talk all the time. You tell me about what the Mexican public is saying about Canelo. I want you to explain. Tell the audience what you tell me. How they perceive Canelo.
I think that just think about this situation real quick, right? Tomorrow it's Mexican Independence Day, right? Mm-hmm. So, obviously they're celebrating the Mexican holiday, whatever. Besides Canelo, how many Mexicans on the card?
Uh-oh. Zero.
That's a first.
I've never seen that before. No other Mexicans on that card. How many fights on the card? Like 6?
Miguel.
There's no Mexicans on the card at all. Why?
Man, I have no idea, bro. No idea. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. Canelo is loved by the Mexican American public. Do I believe that Mexican people from Mexico like him? Yeah, but they don't like him like that. You know what I mean? It's normally the guys that live out here that want to have something because they're Mexican. They want to go for the guy. Like, I'm not one of them type of guys. Just because this guy's Mexican, I'm gonna roll with him. I don't do that shit. You know what I mean? If I like a fighter, I'm gonna go with him. You know what I mean? If I don't like a fighter, then I'm not gonna go with him, regardless of what he looks like or what he is. That's not how I roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But back to the fight. This fight really reminds me a lot of Fernando Vargas versus Tito Trinidad, but now the roles reversed, being Canelo being Trinidad and Fernando Vargas being Berlanga. Berlanga's too emotional. That boy's gonna get knocked out tomorrow. Bro, he is so fucking emotional. He's over here trying bro, go in there and do your thing. You know what I mean? And does he have a chance to knock out Canelo? Everybody's got a chance. He got two hands, bro. You know what I mean? But I don't see it. Like, it looks to me like he's gonna open up because he's gonna think he sees something. He's gonna get caught and he's gonna get knocked out. You know what I mean? But I mean, anything can happen. I put money on Berlanga, but I always put money on the freaking underdog.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Why not? I put $50 on him. If I freaking win, I get $500. So tomorrow I'm gonna be cheering for the motherfucker. You know what I mean?
So you think he can stop though?
Like if we talk, yeah, he's gonna get stopped by a body shot.
Oh shit! Ah man, I hope you're wrong, bro. Damn, man. Salute to the brother Drew Kane. That super chat, man. Salute to you. He says, "Peace, brother Drew. Peace to you, man. This guy's like my third or fourth sub. Always support, man. Much love to you, man. Much love. Thank you so much. God, man, I need Berlanga to win this. My brother Marco. Bang! Talk to me, good brother. What you got, man?
I like that. I like that Fernando Vargas analogy, but I think Fernando is way more skilled than Berlanga.
Oh, absolutely. I just said the concept.
No, and I like that. I just think that Fernando had a way bigger chance than Berlanga has.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You know what I mean?
And Tito was actually Puerto Ricans, what they understood from Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah. It's gonna go about. I don't know. It's gonna be a destruction. Is it gonna be a mismatch?
Oh man, that bad?
Why you going for Berlanga, Drew? Because he's from
Canelo. Listen, can I be? Well, let me read what Kano said, and I'm gonna explain it again.
Well, Kano, trainers don't fight fights, bro.
He says, how you all going to leave out the fact that Berlanga has joined his original trainer for the last two fights. This will be his third fight with his original trainer, the one that knows how to push his buttons.
Yo, I don't care if Sugar Ray Robinson resurrected from the grave, and Jack Johnson resurrected, and Rocky Martin,
and Emmanuel Stewart,
Eddie Futch, Angelo Dundee.
I want Berlanga to win so bad. Let me explain why.
Let me
explain why. Listen.
Hey, Kano, by the fourth round, Berlanga gonna think he's getting jumped in there, bro.
I think. Listen, here's why. Listen,
hit the one in the middle.
I say a lot. Listen, Canelo is one of the most skilled fighters that we've seen. All right, Canelo's damn good. He's not unbeatable, but he's damn good. The pedestal he's on, a lot of it is deserved, but at this point, he got a shit to get off the pot. I need him to get out the way. If he's not gonna fight Benavidez,
he's not.
Get out the way. Just get out the way, bro. Just get out the way.
Bitch ass cinnamon. That's a bitch ass cinnamon move where you duck.
Yeah, he is. That's what I'm saying. Berlanga winning is for the greater good. I just need him. Canelo's going to the Hall of Fame. He's a great fighter. Okay.
Berlanga going down history as an FOB. Remember that?
Bro.
What Holmes said about Tyson? I ain't going down history. He's going down history as FOB.
I got some advice for Berlanga tomorrow night. Y'all Rocky fans?
Yeah.
Hey, Berlanga, hit the one in the middle.
Hit the one in the middle. Oh man,
he's going to get like 5 dudes jumping him in there, bro.
I also, we don't talk about this, but there's been very few fighters in history that have had the rise and fall of Berlanga, meaning 16 straight first-round knockouts, and then almost no more knockouts.
Jeff Lacey.
That's crazy. He didn't do 16 straight first round, and then I think he's only had one ever since.
It's the matchmakers.
Yeah.
No, but people say that, but like, look, man, I was a fighter. I don't know how many of you guys were fighters. It's hard to knock dudes out in the first round. I don't give a fuck if they're. I don't like calling people bums. I don't do that, but just if they're bums or whatever, it's still hard to knock out an Uber driver in the first round in all of them. You could beat them, but knocking them all out. That's why Wilder. Some people shit on Wilder for all hit, but like, I don't give a fuck how wild he was if you only had a right hand. When you're knocking out everybody, that shit is a skill.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Wilder was knocking out top 10 contenders, bro.
No, he did later on, but my point is knocking people out in general, like, it's hard.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Well,
when you do it a lot, I'm saying.
Berlanga used to be, he used to box like that. And then when he got all those knockouts, he got away from that. You know what I mean?
As an amateur, he was, we're from me and Drew from New York. As an amateur, he was known as a boxer. He wasn't known as a puncher at all.
Bro, I seen him knock out a dude and he had to close his eyes when he threw the punch.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So wait, correct me if I'm wrong. Rolly and Caleb Plant are also on this undercard?
Yeah.
And also one more. Oh, and Garcia Lara, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of a dope undercard. That's kind of fun.
They ain't all the Mexicans on that undercard. What's up with that? Nobody was available?
You got Caleb Plant fighting an 80s porn star?
Oh, stop.
No, does he not look like that?
God damn.
Does he not look like an extra? He looks like an extra on Magnum PI.
You don't just rock a mustache nowadays. You just don't do that.
But a lot of people are talking upset in that fight. What do you guys think?
Which one?
Cano says 16 straight knockouts was with Rozier, who can train Berlanga. He ain't with Rozier no more, which is my point. He went back to Mark, who teaches boxing. Won't be the same Berlanga y'all are used to. Lord Cano, I hope you're right, bro. I'm ready to pop
people.
I mean, he keeps changing up his style, and that doesn't mean anything. Like, Roy Jones went back to his dad and got knocked out by Glenn Johnson, bro. Like, stop.
All right, let's do. Hey, Xavier.
Stop, bro. You gotta stop.
Hey, that's Superman to me. I hate Antonio Tarver for life.
Okay.
Like, when I see Antonio Tarver, I do not like him, bro. He ruined my childhood.
Yeah, and Roy lost because he was at the end of his career. That's really what happened, I believe. But
hey, Marco, you say old boy look like a porn star?
Like an 80s porn star.
Look, so if he beat Caleb Plant, it won't be an upset, it'll be a fuck set. Good night.
A lot of people, I'm hearing, I don't know if you guys agree, but I'm hearing that people think Macumbi could do it, could upset him. I don't know much about Macumbi.
Oh, Lord. Todd French in that super chat. Salute to you, good brother. He says, salute to the panel. I agree. Canelo works the body and then works the head. Catches Berlanga trying to open up. Excellent analysis by the panel. # strong on. Man, salute to you, good brother, man. I hope.
I'm telling you.
All of y'all pick a Canelo. I hope y'all wrong, man. I hope Canelo has.
I mean, he could get old overnight, too. You know, you never know. I mean, Canelo could show up tomorrow and lay a dud.
I think Berlanga's going to come at him. He's going to come at his face and jump on him, and he's going to feel some of that shit, and then he's going to start retreating, and then he's just going to end up getting systematically broken down till he stopped. But he's going to come out smoking, Berlanga. I think
he's going to be the uppercut.
All right, the sensei's in the building, y'all. I've been waiting to hear this. Go ahead, Stormy. Let's get it.
Salute.
Shot-town.
Salute.
I got Benavidez.
Me too.
I got Benavidez also. Miguel.
I call Stormy to come in and get that answer.
I got Benavidez, and ain't nobody changing my mind.
Damn.
Word up.
I about got choked up.
Hey, why is this important?
Man.
I'm serious. I mean, I'm laughing but serious. Why is this important?
Because I'm hopeful. I need Canelo to go sit down and get out the way. I'm just being hopeful.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Well,
look,
if he fought Benavidez, that's what would happen, right?
it sure would. It sure would.
Say only this more today.
So, listen, I guess Canelo a little smarter than all of y'all, because while y'all hoping and waiting on something that ain't gonna happen, the guy who can make it happen ain't even in the zip code.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh my God.
I'm only telling what you all actually feel. And it's funny because you can sit up and have these debates and conversations. It don't matter. You weren't thinking about Edgar Berlanga before today, and you ain't gonna be thinking about him on Sunday.
Hell no.
My ribs. My goddamn ribs. Broke my ribs.
Hey, excuse me, Drew.
Yep.
Hey, I want to go ahead on and give Stormy B man his pounds of gold right now, man. When y'all both on, y'all are both complimentary to each other, and I enjoy listening to the Stormy B man show. When y'all both talking, both of y'all are effective. You are like Drew, you are like a constrictor. You choke it in a more violent type of way, and Stormy is calm, viperous. It will hit you with venom, and it's calm, and it's deadly, and it affects you in that type of way where y'all both get y'all kills off. Just had to say that to Stormy B man. But picture this, just for the sake of just showmanship, if Berlanga comes out with Tito Trinidad and Miguel Cotto with Fat Joe to the lean back anthem, I'm throwing that other 50 in there.
Trinidad ain't doing that.
Hey, listen, hold on. Let me add to that. If he come out with all of that, he'll only need 3 more to be pallbearers.
That was good.
Made him hop up on that leg.
That was good. That was good.
And then lean back, they can play that on his way out.
They gonna play that at East Stormy came in hot.
Stormy coming in hot with oh my goodness. Oh, he got me sweating and crying.
And it came in hot.
It's an annoying fight, though.
Did y'all hear Miguel Cotto? They asked him about the Berlanga and Canelo fight. Bro,
I would have rather
Miguel Cotto.
I would have rather seen him fight Boo Boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many people we would have rather seen him
Oh my goodness, Stormy, you something else, man. Why?
No, but he's right. He doesn't have a chance.
Good night. Bro, Miguel Cotto, they asked him on a podcast yesterday what he thought about the Canelo Berlanga fight. Dude, his reaction was freaking hilarious.
What did he say?
He was like,
he said in Spanish?
Hey, he's like, Miguel, what do you think about tomorrow's fight? I mean, Saturday's night fight with Canelo and Berlanga. And he was like, oh my God, this is really bad. Canelo is going to beat him really bad.
That's a pretty good impression.
Berlanga is not ready for this type of stage. Canelo is bad. You should see his freaking reaction, like it's bad. And then they're like, well, he's representing Puerto Rico. Who?
He said who?
He's like, Berlanga.
He said who?
Yeah, he said who? He's like, I don't think he was born in Puerto Rico.
Yo.
I'm like, yeah, dude.
Yo,
like, God.
That's fucked up. That's
Stormy
funny.
hijacked my whole show, bro.
You know why? Because even Miguel Cotto doesn't want Berlanga repping the Puerto Ricans because he knows what's about to happen. He's like, that's not us. That dude's from LES.
He was like Kendrick Lamar. They ain't like us, bro.
Dude. Oh my God, bro. I'm dying here.
But the rest of the fights, like I actually, let me ask you guys this. Who do you guys think Danny Garcia wins?
The thing what? Wait, hold on. Let me read this.
Danny Garcia wins.
Garcia, wait, hold on. My brother Kondo in that super chat, much love. He says, try to talk it into existence.
I know, right?
Now since they just ruined it. I was feeling good and the story pulled up.
I know, man.
Yeah, Stormy, you rained on our parade, man.
Oh, God damn it.
That's why you're supposed to, when you go to a parade, you're supposed to bring an umbrella.
I know, buddy.
No, he's just being realistic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what was your question?
I said I think Danny Garcia is going to pull it off. What do you think?
Danny Garcia?
Yep.
Against Lara?
Yep. I think he's going to win.
Man,
too much inactivity.
Why?
Neither one of them have fought like in 10 years. I disagree
with the inactivity thing. When you're an established, experienced pro and you take time off, I think that benefits you. I think it's as long as you're sparring in the gym, throughout, because you're putting less mileage on your body, you're recharging mentally, you're getting the hunger back. I don't think inactivity at that level is always a bad thing.
Watch this, y'all. He's facing a Cuban.
Okay.
That's my answer.
And I think old Lara is better than of old because he knows his pocket now. He's at his regularized weight right now, normalized weight right now. So I think Lara is more composed now. He ain't the runner. He ain't on his bicycle like he once was. So I think Danny Garcia is for some shit because his inactivity. He's already a slow fighter.
Mm-hmm.
How does he time Lara? You know what I'm saying? Because he has good timing, but inactivity, that rust right there alone is gonna mess up his timing.
Man,
and that left hand,
so many times he gonna think he's surrounded.
And that left hand still got a laser on it, man. He still money on with that left hand.
Yeah, he closed his eyes and tried to laser it.
Yeah, I think the inactivity is gonna show his face. Danny got 1 foot in the industry and 1 foot out. I mean, muscle memory will keep him in the game, but I think Lara's gonna outbox him.
Yeah, me too.
Well, let's see. We'll see if I'm wrong.
Can I help rain on Marco's parade right now on that comment?
Oh boy. Go ahead.
Okay. This is just a little history for you regarding Danny Garcia. Every time he has fought a fighter that's supposed to be at the top level or elite, according to the class of fighters that they are, he has lost. He has lost to Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, and Errol Spence.
Agreed.
Lara is a former world champion of that stature. And a bigger man because he was at 154 before moving on to 160. Danny has come up from 140. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you all can criticize Terrence Crawford from coming up from lightweight all the way to 147, and now he's at 154. Why can't the same regard be held for a guy who has accomplished far less, lost to fighters that Crawford has beaten, and has not been as active as even the elder statesman in Lara? Many people feel that Lara beat Canelo.
He did.
That's true.
Do you feel that Danny can bring anything to him like Canelo?
You know what? It's a good point. I know, I'm getting a feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like something just unexpected might happen, but those are good points.
Yeah, I don't think I think at this point in Danny's career, it's not like he's a spring chicken. You know what I mean? He's at this point, what he's doing now, being in and out this. How long he been out the ring?
26 months, ain't it?
Oh, come on, 2 years?
Couple years, yeah.
Nah, he can't do that no more. And he's had some tough fights, man. So I think this is going to be the exclamation point. Like, I don't see a violent. Well, you know what? I was about to say I don't see a knockout. Let me tell you something. I don't know what Lara's been doing, but he's been sitting down on punches lately. Y'all been seeing that?
Yes, sir.
When he sits down on punches, he hurts
That's why I
himself.
said that. Yeah, that's why I said what I said. I said
Yep.
him being older at 60, he's more normalized right now at his weight, and he's sitting down. He's not running no more.
And there's one last point for Lara. The Cuban pedigree is often underestimated.
That's right. These guys get here. It's funny how the like the Ukrainians, right? Wait, hold on. I gotta let Mo Truth up here. It's funny how the Ukrainians, you know, they celebrate their pedigree. They have like 1,000 fights before they have one pro fight, right? But then they cut down the Cubans by saying, "Oh, we don't even know how old they are." Man, they have 1,000 fights too. They be coming up here. Oh, first pro fight. He's 21. He got a receding hairline. Like, this motherfucker's not 21. All right, well, just roll with it. So Lara, I mean, he's sitting down on punches. He's a naturally bigger guy. This is going to be a long night for Danny. You know, don't be surprised if Danny just has one of those moments where he quits in his corner. And let me read what our brother Cano said. He said, I saw Miguel Cotto say that, and he dead wrong for that shit. Going against your own is clown shit. Now let me say this. I heard, and Cano, you would know more than me, but I heard, okay, Felix Trinidad and Miguel Cotto, they weren't cool like that. Felix Trinidad was more cool with Juanma Lopez. So there could never be a ring walk with Cotto and Felix and Edgar. Cotto had his own thing going on. But I agree with Connor, to go against your own, we talk about that all the time. I mean, you just don't do shit like that. Now, if Cotto, I didn't see the quote, but if he said that, man, that's foul, bro. That's foul, bro. That is too foul.
It's the way he said it, though.
Yeah. What exactly did he say?
That somebody said it that somebody said it as if he said it like, oh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. It's like it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing. I mean, it was a better way. He could have said, man, I don't know. I'm rooting for him, but I can't put my money on him just yet because he's a little bit green. He could have cleaned up the way he said it. The way he said it, it was kind of like, you know, like he said, they not like us. You know what I'm saying? He kind of said it in that kind of standoffish type of way.
Flex BK in the chat says Cotto just kept it real. I mean, hey, man. I mean, hey. Damn.
That's that knee-jerk effect you get, Cortez. Somebody asks you something out the gate, and you just damn shoot it from the hip. You shot that bitch from the hip. I know you should have changed it up, but you shot that bitch from the hip.
Yeah, but you can't shoot water. But you can't shoot water guns in the wind, man. You gotta know these type of things. Ain't nobody gonna have me go against my brother, and I guess I'm a little bit too trained for it. I just know better than to shoot water guns in the wind and hope to hit something.
I feel you wholeheartedly, man.
Yeah, this is so according to the sensei, all this rooting for Berlanga is wishful thinking. Sheesh. Damn it.
I mean,
we still believe in Santa Claus. It's like we still believe in Santa Claus.
Before I would go against my brother, I just wouldn't say anything. But I'm still not gonna back up no bullshit. I don't care where you from or what color you are. I just keep my mouth shut before I say something against, my own brother.
Yeah.
But
let me go to
Stormy made us feel like that we just out here leaving Santa Claus cookies. That's the kind of spirit that we leaving Santa Claus cookies. Like he just gonna really come down the chimney and he gonna get the cookies and everything gonna be great tomorrow,
God damn it. I need Berlanga to win, man.
If we betting money, that's the cookies. We putting the cookies out for Santa.
Yeah. What you mean? Ain't no Santa Claus? Really?
Come on, man.
Damn. There was no fat white motherfucker coming down the chimney leaving me gifts all these years? Really?
Man, come on, man.
Damn it. Fudge. Yeah, Mauricio Suleiman's in the building, y'all. Mauricio, how are you? You there? You're on mute, Mauricio.
Can you?
He keeps muting himself. Mauricio did a line of coke before he came on the panel.
He do a lot of
no, not one line. Two. Good afternoon, morning, or wherever you are in this great world. Mr. Titone in the left corner, and I see you've brought in a Drew Titone in the upper right corner as well. With the real Drew Titone, stand up or sit down, whichever you like. I don't care. Let's get to the weigh-in. Go ahead.
God damn, I get trolled by Mauricio Suleiman a lot. Mauricio, who you got in this fight?
I like the Edward Berlanga to get knocked out of the ring completely onto the floor and to go into the nearest ICU unit where I will be waiting to assess him a sanction fee. Yes. Sorry, Edward, that IV costs money. That money is needed. Mauricio has other kids.
Damn it. Oh, I can dream, can I?
Yes, but I will sue you in your dreams as well. Be prepared to show up in the court.
Let me read the polls. All right, y'all got Canelo winning 58%. Got Canelo winning 23%. Got Berlanga winning, and your mama's mouth 18%. Yeah. Well, that bitch was in the runnings, man. We tried to get her some love, but damn. So y'all really think y'all really know that Canelo's gonna style on him?
Yeah, it's rap. It's rap.
Damn. Y'all got KO?
I got KO.
You Cortez, you got a KO?
I got somebody going to sleep either way it go, man. And then it's just like this. You got to put your money up on somebody the same way the Powerball is tonight, right? If you don't play, you can't win. So we give ourselves no chance to win at all if you don't bet. Because if in the event that Berlanga go in here and knock this man out, shit, you didn't play. You don't stand a chance to win.
Wow. Wow. This is so amazing. It's two Truth Titone on the screen. Wow, this is so amazing. Two. Not one, but two. Oh, let us wait a second. Yes, before we go around the panel, let us stop and appreciate two angry men. Ah, yes. Two.
Somebody get this ape off the channel.
Monster Musa, reiterate who you got, what round, if any.
Like I said, I'm gonna keep it all with gangster again. Sensei, I know, man. You know how I began. But I got Berlanga stopping Canelo in 9 rounds or less.
Oh shit. Man, I hope you're right, man. KG, my brother. Reiterate for us, man. What you got?
I got a third party stoppage in the 9th round.
Ooh.
Canelo. Third party. Somebody's gonna show too much concern and save Berlanga before his psyche is completely broken.
Ooh. I'm gonna leave Sensei for last. He's batting cleanup right now. My brother all around strong, man. Your thoughts, what you got, what round, if any?
Rounds, I'm gonna go first half. I think it's gonna be over within 6. Like I said, the boxing guy in me got Canelo stopping Shorty in 6 rounds, but them odds is just they looking just sexy right now, Slim. So I'm about to put some odds on Shorty with the knockout. But that's my pick.
Marco.
For the Canelo fight?
Yeah, the Canelo fight.
I mean, has anybody said Berlanga?
Yeah.
Who?
Monster Musta say Berlanga. Cortez say Berlanga. All around strong, picking Berlanga.
Nah, come on.
Oh, hold on. I'm picking Canelo, but I'm putting my money on Berlanga.
Okay, that's what it is. He's picking Canelo, but he's putting his money on Berlanga.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
what's that same thing? Okay.
yeah, I mean,
Kano picking Berlanga.
you know, Berlanga's gonna lose. You know, he has a chance because it's boxing, but I would say 80% Canelo, 20% chance Berlanga. Yeah, I could even go 90-10, but I'll go 80-20 for now.
Damn. How does it end? Like, how you see? How does it end?
He's gonna stop him. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's nobody. It's hard to really guess exactly stoppage, TKO, knockout, but it's gonna, yeah. It's not gonna be. It's a mismatch, you know, and mostly because of the experience gap too. You know, Berlanga might get there. It just needs time, like anything in life.
Slip the Jab says, I believe in my Puerto Rican people and the fighting heart we have. Yet, all this talk about an upset could be to sell a fight only a few believe in. Berlanga's history doesn't shine against Canelo. That's the scary part, man. That's the scary part. But it's also very intriguing. I mean, very, very, very intriguing. Mr. Mont, the OG, man, your thoughts. Like, how did you
I got Canelo in 9. I think he's gonna catch him with an uppercut. But I do think Berlanga will stop Canelo on the way out the ring to have a conversation with him.
God damn. Not bad for a Puerto Rican fighter.
Damn it. All right, Mauricio. How's it end?
How do I say goodbye to Eduardo Berlanga? Excuse me, the high note. The good times that made us proud will no longer be there. Oh, Mauricio will be seeing you at the bank when you give him his deposit. It's so hard to say goodbye to Eduardo. Eduardo, see you soon. Have my money ready. Canelo, that is me whispering in Canelo's ear in that profile. You owe me money. Don't think I forgot. Adio, panel. I love you all. So long, Mr. Titon. See you on the 17th.
Yes, sir. Stormy, bring us home, man. Bring us to earth.
Well, I don't see this fight going the distance at all. I expect Canelo Alvarez to prevail, and it should be inside of 9 rounds or less. But this is the whole point right here. Berlanga hasn't faced any opposition in his career to elevate him to a point of where you can see where he's graduated from being this to becoming that. And being in with a man with the experience that Canelo has, and even understanding why Canelo chose to fight him, have him as an opponent, immediately behind Jaime Munguia. A fight against Munguia would have been a better fight for Berlanga, because it would have given him a chance to go against a guy that would test him not so much on his skill set, but his resolve as a fighter. We did see him misbehave by biting an opponent when things weren't going his way, and he has resorted to dirty tactics when things aren't going his way. That is definitely a key point for understanding that someone is not emotionally stable under duress. And Canelo is going to put him under duress from the go. But if you listen to how Canelo talked about this fight earlier in the week, he spoke of kind of punishing Berlanga, which means that there's a evil streak that's in Canelo regarding this particular opponent, that he knows what I'm saying himself. So he's going to do things to Berlanga. He may not have to end up knocking him out. Berlanga may knock himself out of the competition by losing it. Many people never saw Mike Tyson biting Evander Holyfield to get out of that fight. Yeah. But it happened. Everybody was stricken with awe. But I reflect upon when that fight was going down. In the second round, I was telling the guys that I was sitting there watching the fight with, I said, Mike Tyson is coming apart mentally. They asked me, they say, well, what do you mean by that? I said, I'm looking at how Evander is manhandling him, pushing him into the ropes, bullying him. Tyson has never really had a fighter fight him like that. Even when they fought in their first fight, Evander wasn't using those type of tactics. But in the second fight, Evander was asserting his manhood on Mike, and Mike was giving in. And so in the third round, he comes out without his mouthpiece. Initially, Mills Lane has to stop the fight, send him back to the corner. Rich Giacchetti put his mouthpiece back in. They resume the fight, and then Tyson bites him. Mm-hmm. It looked almost like chaos in that very moment, but Mills Lane took 2 points and told Mike Tyson, you do it again and you're out. Clear as a sunny day. Tyson bit him a second time. What does that tell you? He didn't want to go on. Yep. So if you're a champ, if you really there to defend your honor, if you really there to make your point and state your claim, you're not going to do it a second time because you want to whoop this guy's behind. You want to whoop it. Right. Berlanga has not been in a situation where he's been tested, knocked down, hurt, cut, something like that, and had to come back or be behind and pull out a victory. He had a string of knockouts early. That stopped when the opposition started to get better. Yeah. But then he didn't get better. Now, I understand that this coach and trainer that's with him now can get him to do some things that he was doing better when he was an amateur and early in his career, but this is not a fight to be learning on the job. And they have been together for only 2 fights, and now it's time to dance under the lights. It could very well be too much for Berlanga. And when someone is weak of character, pressure bursts pipes. This is not a great time for him, where the fight's going to be held, all eyes are going to be on them, and he just may buckle under all of this pressure. And it won't even be Canelo that's applying it. It's all of the expectations. It's what he already knows that he hasn't done. It's already what he hasn't had a chance to graduate from. It's an assortment of things, and it's all going to come to fruition tomorrow night. So I definitely have Canelo winning inside the distance, but do not be surprised if you see something really weird from Berlanga that may even indicate that he quits in some kind of way because it's too much for him. And the entire situation was to get the bag. And that's the last thing that you can't rule out. Because when somebody is doing it for the money, as the saying goes, everybody has their price. And when he feels that that dollar is where it's at, that's acceptable for him, that's what he'll take and walk away. But if he really wanted Canelo, he wouldn't have taken the fight at this time. He would have waited another fight or 2. But they want that money. And I'm going to tell you something. You're never too old for your wants to hurt you. Shout out to Riddick Bowe.
Shit. Let's do the Todd French in that super chat. He says, damn, the sensei hit us with the wisdom and the experience. Berlanga with the vampire turnage bite. Canelo wins by DQ. The corner, the cut corner with the solar guns in the hands. Bro. Or Berlanga could go in there and just land one and make everybody happy. Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. Y'all know my stance. Berlanga winning just to move Canelo out the way for the greater good of getting things moving at 168, because Canelo hasn't given me what I wanted as a consumer. That's it. But history has shown us, and the atmosphere has shown us that for that to be the case is going to be 90-20. I know Rocky Rodriguez, but you asked who did Lara beat, and I said, as it pertains to Danny Garcia, who's he beat? That it's really an irrelevant conversation, but I put that in there because to show you that it's irrelevant. Because I think Lara beat Canelo, but they got the call wrong. But it is what it is, you know. And you could argue that Danny did beat Keith Thurman. You could argue that he beat Sean Porter, but the reality is he came up on the short end of the stick. That's the reality of it. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Everything is irrelevant. Who he beat. You draw the line at certain things, you know, because who did Berlanga beat to even be in the ring with Canelo? He was selected. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I really, it's really difficult to have that kind of conversation. And in this day and age, it's pretty much irrelevant because these champions seem to do whatever the frick they want to do, and it's annoying. But with that being said, I'm going to step out the way. I think the general should be coming on, man. And, man, salute to y'all. If y'all not subscribed to Stormy B, man, you're on drugs. Salute to my brother Cortez Bowles. Just to remind y'all, they tried to do my brother dirty. He was a wrench, and YouTube unsubscribed him, and I don't know how that happened. I had to go into my studio and dig him out and go to his page and wrench him up from there. And YouTube did that. That was crazy, man. So salute to Cortez Bowles, my brother all around strong. Manda Mansa Musa, KG, Stormy. Let me tell you something, Stormy. If the sun shines on a dog's ass and Berlanga wins, your post-fight is going to be epic. It's going to be epic because, you know, to hear your breakdown on whatever happens that night, it could either be I told you so or damn, you know, Berlanga fought in a way that we've never seen them before. And I'm hoping for that, for the greater good of everything. I'm hoping for that. But, you know, history has shown us that things like that rarely happens. So
well, allow me to just say this, brother, with all due respect. My post fights are epic anyway.
Oh,
you know, so for those for those who don't tune in, you know, that's their loss. You know what I mean? And the sun does shine on the dog's ass. You know, it is true. It's true. But with this thing that I just said about Berlanga, and for these guys in the chat, man, I like to grab all of their heads and knock them together like the Three Stooges, talking about Evander headbutting Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was a dirty fighter his whole career, throwing elbows, low blows, all kind of things, hitting after the bell, hitting on breaks, and guys were intimidated. But when he got in there against a guy who wasn't intimidated and who was fighting him back, what did he do? He lost.
That's right.
2 in a row.
That's right.
So y'all can go and cry in your closets and everything, and get your baby diapers and your Pampers and all of that. It don't matter because it's in the history books already, huh? And now he getting ready to come back and let one of them young brothers, what's his name? The Paul brothers, gonna turn him into a pallbearer. You understand? And y'all could cry some more. So pile up the Kleenex. That's all I got to say about that.
Hey, Storm, send me a box of those Wheaties that you ate this morning, man. Stormy been hot.
Yo.
Hot. Send me a box of those Wheaties, man.
Yo,
I know, man.
If y'all miss Stormy's post fights, that's on y'all. Y'all bugging. Y'all bugging. Every fight, I'm there. Y'all bugging. If y'all want real boxing conversations, y'all pull up after every fight. Pull up on Stormy.
Yes.
And he's absolutely right. All those post fights are epic.
Facts.
All right. It's not the. You go there to learn. You go there to learn. Stop it. For real. If this turns out that Berlanga wins, the post fight is going to be epic. All of them. He's absolutely right. All of them are epic. But I'm going to tune in to find out, yo, what the hell just happened?
Hey, ain't they fighting in Vegas?
What's that?
Ain't they fighting in Vegas?
I think so. Oh,
ain't stacking your hands legal in Vegas?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Damn it. Well, anyway, man, salute to all my brothers. Salute to my brothers and sisters in the chat.
But they fighting the king of the cheaters in Vegas. Uh-oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He might put Berlanga out early.
Oh, boy. God damn it.
Clenbuterol lives.
I got damn.
Clenbuterol hand wraps. Cards is done. Berlanga gonna need a shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh, God
The
damn
sentiment
it.
is alive and
I was
well.
feeling good. I was feeling good.
I know. I know. Stormy came here and dropped the gorillas on us, man.
Yo, man, salute to y'all. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the sales chat. Man, thank you, man. Musa, Stormy, KG, everyone, Marco, Cortez, Mauricio Silly Man, all around strong, man. Salute to y'all. And enjoy the fight. And I can't wait to see what happens. And I'm more interested in the conversations after, man. Y'all know how I do, man. The general should be on his head over there. Bronx on deck, man. Love y'all.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.